is the edge. This is the edge. This is the edge. This is the edge.
Hi, I'm Adele.
I'm Marty.
I'm Casey.
And we're here to give you the edge.
On today's show, we'll be talking about a funny little thing called motivation.
Yes, we are. But what is motivation?
Well, I looked in the dictionary and it said that motivation is the reason for a person behaving in a certain way and the general desire or willingness to do something.
Okay, so motivation is why we do or don't do things and what makes us want or not want to do them.
Oh, so why do we do things? Well, Delzy was out earlier talking to some kids just like you to find out.
Hey guys, we're down here at the school on this freezing day, but we're having an amazing time and we're just talking to some kids about what motivates them. Hey mate, what's your name?
Oh, George.
Oh, cool. And what do you like doing?
Soccer.
Soccer? Yeah, why do you like doing soccer?
Well, I've played it for a long time now and it's just real fun.
What's your name?
My name's Finn.
Finn, and what do you like to do?
Well, I like to play Warhammer and play video games and stuff like that.
What's your name?
Ruby.
Ruby, and what do you like to do?
Skipping.
Skipping? Why do you like skipping?
Because it's fun.
And what do you like to do, Christopher?
Play soccer and handball.
Yeah, so why do you like soccer and handball?
Because it's an active thing and it uses time in a good way and it's fun.
So is there anything you don't like doing?
Well, it'd probably have to be homework and English.
Yeah, and so why do you not like doing homework?
Well, sometimes it's really annoying.
Probably chores.
Yeah, and why do you not like doing them?
Because it's just dirty work and all that.
Yeah, I don't like doing chores either. You should see how messy my room is.
That reminds me of the story Dirty Diana and the dishes disaster.
Yeah, I remember that. Poor Diana.
Well, I think I have that book here somewhere. Would you guys like me to read it to you?
Yes, please.
Well, it all started when Diana was about 7. One day, her mother said to her,
Diana, it's time you started helping out around the house. You're a big girl now, and it's time you learnt some responsibility. Okay, Mum, she said, but what does responsibility mean?
Yeah! What does responsibility mean?
I tell you what, Puppet, why don't you and everyone at home go and find yourselves a piece of paper and something to write with, and I'll spell it for you. Then later on, you can go and get a dictionary and look it up for yourself. Find out exactly what it means. Have you got your pen and paper yet, kids? And Puppet? Good. All right, it's spelt RESPONSIBILITY. Responsibility. So anyway, Diana is given one job to do every day. The job is very easy. All she has to do is wash the dirty dishes.
That night, after dinner, Diana clears the dishes from the dinner table and carries them to the kitchen. As she washes the dishes, she gets distracted by the dog. And before she is finished, she runs out to the backyard to play. The next morning, Diana's mother finds the dirty dishes still on the sink. Diana, she yells, the dishes aren't done. Sorry, Mum, I got distracted, said Diana. All right, well, you can try again tomorrow, said her mother. Yes, Mummy, she said. But Diana didn't finish doing the dishes that night either, or any night for that matter. Every morning, her mother found the dishes had not been done until one day she just decided to do the dishes herself.
Silly Diana. If she couldn't even be responsible for doing the dishes, how could she ever learn to look after herself?
Years went by until Diana was all grown up and the time had come to move into a home of her own. Her mother was worried and wondered if Diana would be okay on her own. On the first night in a new apartment, when Diana had finished dinner, instead of doing the dishes, she just dumped them in the sink, went to her room, and hopped into bed. Weeks went by, and every night after dinner, Diana left the dirty dishes in the sink. They quickly filled the sink, then the bench, and before she knew it, the entire kitchen was full of dirty dishes. They just kept piling up until in just a few short months, the whole apartment was full of dirty dishes. One morning, as Diana was getting out of bed, She stepped on a fork and it dug into her big toe. She bumped an enormous pile of dishes and they came crashing down on top of her. "Help!" she screamed, but no one could hear her from under the pile of dirty dishes. She thought back to the time when her mother tried to teach her responsibility, and she began to realise that if only she had been more motivated to do the dishes, she wouldn't be in this mess right now. On her 4th day trapped under the dishes, she had become very weak because she hadn't had anything to eat or drink for so long. All she could do was sleep.
What will she do?
While Diana was sleeping, her mother arrived. She knocked, but there was no answer. So, with the spare key, she tried to let herself in. The door would only open slightly, as there were too many dishes in the way. "Diana!" she called, but there was no answer. Not knowing what to do, Diana's mother called the police to tell them about the dishes and her missing daughter. A policeman soon arrived, wearing an apron and gloves. "I'm the dish pig. If your daughter is in there, I'll find her." With that, the dish pig barged into the apartment and began washing the dishes. One by one, he scrubbed the plates, the cups, the knives and forks, until all of a sudden, as he was reaching down to pick up some more dishes, he saw Diana's hand. "I found her!" he yelled. As he pulled her out from under the dishes, she opened her eyes and looked up at him. "My hero. From now on, I'll do the dishes every night."
And that's the story of Dirty Diana and the dishes disaster.
Dinah didn't seem very motivated, did she?
No, she didn't, did she?
Don't look at me. I was just pretending to be Diana to help you tell the story. But being in Diana's shoes did make me realise something though.
Yeah, what's that?
If Diana had just been motivated to do what she had to do in the first place, she would have saved herself a lot of trouble.
She sure would have. It's a good thing that dish pig came along when he did. She might have been lost forever. It's nice to know the police are always there to help.
Well, it seems like the reason we do things is because they're fun, and we don't want to do things that aren't fun. It seems pretty simple, really, but sometimes we have to do things that aren't fun, like chores. But the best thing to do is to make them fun too. Like if you're putting the dishes away, see how neatly you can stack the plates, or put the cups together in interesting patterns. While you're doing it, there's a song you can sing. We're going to sing it for you now. It's called Put It Away. And in the chorus, you can change the words depending on what it is you're putting away.
Everybody loves to play. It's the natural way. When it comes to the end of the day, there's another game we have to play. Put your toys away, put your game away, put your stuff away, put your stuff away, put your bike away, put your book away, put your stuff away, put your stuff away. Everybody loves to play. It's always been that way. When it comes to the end of the day, there's another game we have to play. Put your toys away, put your game away, put your stuff away, put your stuff away, put your bike away, put your book away, put your stuff away, put your stuff away, put your toys away, put your game away, put your stuff away, put your stuff away, put your bike away, put your book away, put your stuff away, put your stuff away.
So, what have we been looking at today, guys?
Well, we learnt that motivation is the reason why we do or don't do things, and what makes us want or not want to do them.
We also learned about responsibility and the importance of staying motivated. And then we saw what could happen, like poor Dirty Diana.
Yeah, wasn't she lucky to get out of that mess?
Yeah, poor Diana. We also learnt a new song and talked to some really interesting young people.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling really motivated right now. I think I'm going to go and clean my room.
Yeah, me too.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, it does. Well, it's been really great hanging out with you guys today, and you. And we all look forward to seeing you again next week.
Can't wait. Bye.
Bye.
This is the edge. This is the edge.